Pointer 78.
Cold water jerk baits. Cold water jerk baits are going to be a number of things, whether it's middle of winter or pre-spawn. Fish do a number of different things, whether it's suspending or they're deeper. I like a deeper diving jerk bait. These are a little bit longer billed, longer lipped jerk baits. I have the Stacy 90 and I have the Pointer 78 DD. Ultra clear water, I'm going to use a ghost minnow. For any bit of a stain, I'm going to use a live thread fin. Both are excellent shad imitations. Pointer 78 is silent. Doesn't have any rattles to it. Very little rattle to it. The Stacy 90 is a fairly loud bait. This has a heavy rattle to it. Anytime the water is stained, adverse weather, I will go with a Stacy 90. I can get the Stacy 90 deeper than I can get the Pointer 78. Where to throw these baits? Every lake is different. You want to look for staging areas with these two baits. Because the depth is a little bit different between the two, if you're throwing the Pointer 78 and you're getting a lot of follows, but nothing actually getting the bait, if you go to a Stacy 90, a bait that gets a little bit deeper, a lot of times those fish don't have to travel as far and they're more likely to bite the bait. Traditionally, I like either a straight suspend or a slow sink with jerk baits. I want it to get deeper, or I want it to stay in the same spot when I pause it. That brings up another topic for cold water jerk baiting, is very, very long pauses. In November, December, January, the fish like a very, very long pause. The White River Chain, Table Rock Lake, Beaver Lake, Bull Shoals Lake, they like a very long pause. So typically what I'll do is I'll make a long cast, I will twitch the bait several times to get it down into depth. Once I get it down to depth, I'll snap the bait, twitch it, and I will let it sit for anywhere between 15 and 30 seconds. I have to force myself to pause it for so long, I actually have to count. I count 1 1,000, 2 1,000, until I get to 15. I twitch it once or two more times, and I count to 15 or I count to 30. If you're counting to 30, you might get to 20 and you'll see your line jump and take off. You might get to 10, you might get to 30 and twitch it, and after that very first twitch, they might bite it immediately, or you just start counting again. Overall, that's kind of the basic techniques that I use for cold water jerk baiting. Those two jerk baits are the best ones on the market for cold jerk bait water fishing.